Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Foxy and Squid Show. My name is Saki. Joined to me tonight is my lovely Squiddy companion.
Damn it, can 2016 just stop it already? Now excuse me while I sniff this woman's panties and bring myself back to better times.
What?
I
What?
never told you that story, did I?
Okay, question.
Yes.
Do you have actual women panties in your hands right now ready to be snipped?
I put them back before we went on air, but if you give me about
No.
10 seconds?
Keep them in there. Keep them in there, please. I already have a mental image in my head and it's not a pretty image. Thank you very much. Thank you, but
All
no.
the time that I've had them, I just realized they were crotchless, so she really went the extra mile.
Okay. Oh boy. Alright, so there's that wonderful tidbit bitches niches. I'm not gonna get that sight out of my eyes for quite a while. Anyways,
Well, if you want, you can help me track her
no,
down.
I will do many things for you, Eric, but that is not one of them. That is not one of them.
And why not? It's mutually beneficial, especially with what we were talking about.
No, it is not. Anyways, on this episode of Foxy and Squid Show, we have our own YouTube rewind. It's not technically YouTube because, well, we're on YouTube, but we're not actually doing a rewind and doing cool shit like the YouTube rewind did. But we're doing our own look back on 2016 and how fucked up it was. Can we agree it was fucked up, Eric?
Oh, and it's still not done yet. I mean, first Mrs. Brady, now Alan Thicke. I mean, seriously.
I mean, I have a question with you in regards to that because I think you know more than I do in that sense of Alan Thicke and whatnot. But I will tell you this, that 2016 has been the most crappiest year. But we're gonna get into that. That's gonna be the main topic of tonight's show. Also on tonight's show is that I am playing Dead by Daylight, so be prepared for many screams. I know, right? It's not like you can't get enough of it. I know. More power to us. On top of that, though, is that Dead by Daylight came out with a new update, and this time it is with a new killer and a new survivor. We are not playing the survivor because I believe he sucks. He's not my type of survivor. I'm more of Lori, which I have leveled up, by the way. I'm almost to level 30. Thank you very much. Thank you. I know, I'm awesome. Thank you. But we are going to be, hopefully we can go ahead and have a match with the new killer, which is called the Hag. If my internet survives the damage, we can try to play as her. If not, we'll just go ahead and have a match against her and do that. So, that's on today's list. Also on today's list is something called the Hamilton auditions. Yes, South Florida, we are having Hamilton auditions. I have something to say about that, but you'll find that out later in the show. So,
Hashtag perfect timing.
yeah, right. Okay, so first things first, right? I'm like making hand movements and I'm getting ready, I'm getting pumped, right? Because 2017's coming. Thank the fuck God that we're gonna get out of 2016 because 2016 sucked ass. Tell me, Eric, how was 2016 for you? What are your most memorable parts of 2016, both pop culture-wise and personally?
Well, pop culture-wise, John Oliver, Adam Ruins Everything, Westworld, Lucifer. There were some very great TV shows, not to mention dating back all the way from the Super Bowl through the Cavaliers win, through the Cubs win. It was also a very memorable year of sports. Personally, though, 2016 kind of sucked balls.
It did, but you said Lucifer, so you agree that that game is really good, right? Not
I'm
game.
not talking about
Crap.
the game. I'm
I'm
talking
not
about
crap.
the
I'm not
TV
talking.
show.
I'm not talking about the game either. I'm talking about the TV show. I'm sorry. I didn't. I am half asleep. I'm sorry. I'm still pumping. I'm still
It's
pumping up.
okay.
So the show was good then. The show was
Visual
good.
images aside, yes.
Oh, oh.
Yes, that show. Yeah, like I said, 2016. I have to give it credit. A lot of good TV. This is arguably one of the better TV seasons in about the past 3-4 years. So there's some upside.
Okay, okay. That sounds legit. I can understand that. I can understand that. Um, you know, oh, I know what I wanted to talk about too in regards to that. I started watching The Office.
British version or American
I
version?
watched. Okay, so I'm still watching the American version. I watched all of the British versions. The British version's a little more
Okay.
dirty than I thought it would be. Although it's very similar to The Office because The Office, I believe, is based off the British, correct?
Correct.
So the British is a little bit more dirty than what The Office
That's what makes
introduced.
it better.
Yes, yes. It's also, I want to say, borderline sexist on some levels. The British version, I mean. The Office kind of tones it down though. The Office makes it more about jokingly than bluntly, which I kind of appreciate because the British version irked me a little bit in that sense that it was really stepping close to that sexist insulting area.
Yeah, you can make that argument, and I think that's part of yay and nay on Ricky Gervais because he is the lead in the British version and he really helps kind of make it. And you do see the characters between the sidekicks and the interactions, especially in the first season between that and the American version. But given what I've seen about British TV, it's par for the course, but this one does walk more of a tightrope, but I think they cast it that way.
I think so too. I will tell you that I did like what's his name? The one that plays it's not Jim, it's I believe Tim, actually. Tim,
Mm-hmm.
the one who played in The Hobbit. Like the actor that played
Yes.
in The Hobbit. I am so laggy right now. It's not even funny. Um I did like him in it. I believe he's one of my favorite characters in the whole game. Um oh my goodness, I'm so laggy. But The Office, though, I did enjoy a lot. I am enjoying that series very much.
Yeah, and again, they did a very good job, especially in kind of creating that divergence and making it more Americanized. Plus, again, what Ricky Gervais did for the British series, Steve Carell did even better for the American version.
You
So,
think that Steve was doing a good job?
yeah, I really think so. I mean, it really. How can I say this? I've known Steve Carell even way back when he was on The Daily Show, so I knew how much of a meld of different roles he could make, especially, for example, look at his role as the weatherman and anchorman. So, his personality and how he is generally, and how he applies that to his comedy,
Oh
fit
Jesus.
great for The Office. That's why it was on for so long.
Oh my goodness, please unhook it. Why am I so laggy? Holy shit. Jesus. I am laggy as fudgesicles. Oh my goodness. I think I may have to exit the game and restart it because holy shit. But as far as the Office, I'm seriously enjoying the entire the uh, the entire series. I think it's quite an interesting series. Um, I'm enjoying. So my favorite character is Jim. I have to admit. I like the character for what he is and for how fake serious and how sarcastic he can be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I played with one of these players before. Too bad I suck ass at the moment because of the lag. Um, but yeah, it's really interesting how I see this and I'm like, that could happen at work. I feel like that happens at work. I feel like that's that's a issue at work most of the time.
Look,
Come on.
I even said myself, if our company changed names, which it nearly did like a couple of years ago,
Mhm.
our entire department was just gonna turn into an opportunity. We were gonna have our own version of the office. It was gonna be
Yeah.
hilarious.
It's
Sadly, A, that never came to be, and B, oh god, things have just gone downhill.
yeah. Yeah. True. Um, for those of you who will be watching later in the YouTube channel when I post this video, um, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can edit some of this out. But I do apologize because I am going to restart the game. I was laggy as horribly as possible. I just died, which was terrible. But I'm hoping that I can go ahead and restart the game. If not, I'll probably move on to another game in which it's less CPU consuming. I'm hoping though I don't have to, but this lag was terrible, and I don't want to play like this and end up not knowing what the hell is going on. So, but yeah, I'm enjoying The Office quite a lot, Eric. I really am. I think it's entertaining and interesting at the same time. I feel like a lot of people who are going through like office romances or office drama or has an annoying coworker like Dwight, and Dwight doesn't know where the fuck
Oh,
he's standing at. What's your opinion on Dwight? Are you a Dwight? Are you a Jim? I feel like I'm a Pam. I feel like I'm a Pam.
I'm definitely more of a Jim, even though behind the scenes I have some Dwight moments, and I was really curious about the spin-off that NBC was originally planning for him. I
Mhm.
was gonna give that a shot, but I mean, because I'm kind of that guy, yeah, I have my moments of sarcasm and things like that, but at the end, I do a bit more as far as tying everything together. I
Mhm.
mean, hell, although I will admit, sometimes I even have moments where I'm like Stanley, which, yeah, that's completely different.
You know what other show I thought was really good, and I was watching and I found it super entertaining? The Muppets, and it's followed so similar. It was like a mixture of The Office and 30 Rock, only because of
Mm-hmm.
of where it was taking place. I was disappointed when they canceled the show though, because that was a really good show for me. Um,
Well, let me tell you why they canceled it. Everybody was thinking Muppets,
mhm,
and they were more thinking, because of the 80s and 90s and all of the movies, kid oriented. When I first saw the commercials for it, and especially the first few episodes, I'm thinking to myself, they're taking it back to the original Muppet show
which was
back in
more
the
for adults.
70s.
It was more for adults.
Yes, yes, and especially with the innuendo and all of the double entendre, I thought that it was going to be great. But what I thought was great, what you thought was great, society really couldn't adapt to. So it was another show that went down the tubes.
I agree. And you know what's interesting is that my professor Leonard, he actually explained it to me that the sorry, not the game, the show was meant for adults, but the because there was just because people didn't understand that how the Muppets were acting like adults and not like the characters that they were showing their kids. They were just people were really confused, and like you said, it's because they were going back to the original adults. Now I do enjoy like mockumentaries where they try to act like
Mm-hmm.
you are giving off a documentary and you're talking almost as if you're breaking the fourth wall in a sense.
Yes.
which was which is history. I just got past the episode where Steve Carell tried to get into a party and he was doing improv, and all he could do was throw guns out and stuff.
Right.
Okay, I think I'm running a little bit better now, which makes me immensely happy, because that match was a failure at how laggy I was. But anywho, so did you watch the YouTube Rewind, Eric?
No, I did not.
Okay, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. To see Matt
Uh-oh.
Pat from Game Theory, to see Markiplier and his friend Small Ethan, I think his name is, and Jacksepticeye in the same like box of seconds and minutes was enormously satisfying to me. Was everything I needed for 2016 and was perfect. Was 10 out of 10. It was lit.
Well, I'm glad that your 2016, that those two pulled up that easily. Mine, I mean, it's beyond redemption, but there's still time. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Also because we were talking about like YouTube rewinds and stuff. You know PewDiePie, correct?
Yeah, yes.
You know that he said that 50 million subscribers he was gonna delete his channel, right?
Yes, we had talked about that.
Did
I
we?
was kind of confused at first, but after, yeah,
I did we talk about this in the last episode or in the chat?
we might have talked about it. It wasn't in the chat. I think it was either during or right before the last episode.
Well, I will tell you that he did delete his channel, but it was a second channel. He didn't delete the original, which has the 50 million. Um, Frankly put, I mean, this is PewDiePie, first of all. Second of all, he'd be crazy to delete a channel that has 50 million subscribers and has earned over millions and billions of dollars from a YouTube career that has led into his own YouTube show, as well as his own video game, as well in stocks and brands and everything. So, for people who thought that he was gonna do it and are upset that he didn't, this is PewDiePie. Therefore, you do not know what PewDiePie is, who he is. Um, but he did bring on specific points, though. He did bring on some good points that YouTube has changed, and it's interesting how the algorithm of YouTube has changed so that people of the past who started YouTube channels were technically lucky that they started at that time, instead of, for example, my channel that's really started this year, started producing more content this year, and the algorithm does not really fit to my needs, or rather to the wants of what I'm creating, if that makes sense.
Well, no, it makes perfect sense, and yeah, it shows that YouTube algorithms, like everything else, it's changed. But as I always say, and as the late great Walter Matthau once said, yeah, things usually don't change for the better.
I will tell you that in terms of the algorithm now, it's more difficult to um, earn any kind of revenue as well as attention to your videos than it was before. And I say this to people and to the people who create channels, like for example my channel, where I am creating content and hoping that there's a substantial amount of viewers to where it becomes an average and hopefully reaches to 100 and slowly but surely reaches to a greater amount of number and to a greater average. But for YouTubers that are really doing this just to post videos online, are not really going to be so much paying attention to the algorithm, nor they are going to be so worried about it. And I think that that is an issue that comes across, especially for YouTube, because at this point YouTube is trying to branch off into to another streaming or to another video service called Twitch, and YouTube is trying
Mm-hmm.
to reach and branch into something that it isn't, instead of going to its own brand. For example, the YouTube Red is a really good idea. I think it's a huge idea that it's taking actual YouTube stars and putting them in the YouTube, like YouTube series. I also found out for YouTube Gaming, they do something where it's like an actual network where they have the big YouTube stars do streaming every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like every day, as if it was its own network, offering these shows at certain times. Now,
Mm-hmm.
that's YouTube streaming it to being itself. What I don't agree with is that it's trying to become like Twitch and being more specific, being more uh, less less focused on content and more focused on the numbers and the analytics. I think that is where YouTube has come to like this bridge, and it doesn't know what exactly to do, because on one side, which is the YouTubers and the creators, are saying don't do it, stay with the original, and others on the other side is the business aspect, which is no, you need to do this because this earns more money in this way.
Well, look at the pattern and the of Google as a company as a whole. They've split off into Alphabet. They dropped the project with modular phones, which pissed me off. Now they're developing for autonomous cars. That's branching off into a different company. I think Google is pretty much at a point to where they're upgrading in every individual aspect of their company is going to upgrade with it. Now, whether these upgrades will turn out to be good or bad, right now it's a mixed bag. Time will tell going into next year and year after to see what will really work and what won't. But this is a process that all around it's going to be painful. And hopefully, YouTube, as part of their next step, gets it right.
I would hope so. Do you remember the days when YouTube was its own brand?
Yes.
Oh shit, I blew up a generator. Shit, 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 shit. Let me hide in this closet. Let me hide in this closet. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to stay in this closet until he comes, and therefore I can then escape. I remember, and I think that is where YouTube kind of started going downhill. Obviously, it makes sense that they left that because remember that YouTube was its own brand, so therefore it didn't have to worry with worrying what the big company said, and focused on the creators themselves. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! 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 Nope. This laggy motherfucker ain't gonna be here when you come, boy. Okay. Okay. Nope. Nope. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to. Oh, hi. Bye. Oh, shit. There was like W for a minute. Oh my god. I'm laggy. Okay. You killed me. Thank you. I am just so laggy.
That's what happened.
I'm just so laggy. It's not even fun with it. No, 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 leave me alone. God damn you, leave me. Oh, I don't want to be here. Yeah. Put that trap under me. Put that trap under me that's floating. I see it, you motherfucker. I see you. I see you putting that trap. I see you. Are you camping me? Because I can't really tell. I hear your heartbeat. I hear your heartbeat. Your heartbeat is I don't even know what to say anymore. Fuck you. I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna die out of frustration and sadness and anyways, about YouTube. Oh look, someone even got hit already. So you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna 5% this bitch. I'm gonna do it. Let's see if the lag lets me, cause holy shit. YouTube did not have to worry about the I'm gonna so die. I'm gonna so die. I'm gonna so die. I am gonna so die. I am gonna so die. Yup. Right in the kisser. Goddamn Leos. Laggy as fudge. YouTube didn't have to focus on, like, for example, the demands of Google and the big name companies, nor did it have to rely much on the revenue, because, like we said, this was a brand that was focused genuinely on creating content that was actually worth promoting, worth showing off, worth everything. As YouTube joined the brand Google, that's where everything I feel is when the algorithms started coming into play and started uh, fucking every YouTuber up. Because and here comes the issues of clickbait. Here comes the issues of um, the watch time. Here comes all these issues that ultimately what happens is it's just the algorithm. It's just how it doesn't even become on what the YouTuber is giving off content. It's just spewing out bullshit content in the hopes that it's applying to the current algorithm. And I think that
Mm-hmm.
that's where a lot of artists, a lot of creators are drowning and are not able to do.
Well, that's because once you get to pay per click, that's when the entire game changes. Because then the more clicks you get, the more money you make. And then that goes into the algorithms and all these things. It's about, okay, not what is the best content, what generates the most clicks.
Correct. Yeah, you are very
So,
true
as
because
much as it's everything changed,
it's actually how the advertising is working. Like for example, Twitter advertising is how many times the person clicks on the tweet, views it, and then that's their main priority. Then comes the priority of whether they put a like, whether they interact with the tweet. But the main priority is how many people click on that tweet, look at that tweet, and therefore are somehow doing whatever with the tweet. Then there's the issue of also where, because I've done YouTube ad revenue as well, not YouTube ad revenue, but I've done YouTube adding, like ad promoting myself, just to get a sense of what is going on. I did one that was just for $20. It was a campaign that like $2 per day. It would go out and people would have to click. I noticed that people, while they did click my videos, there was very little uh, interaction with them in terms of likes, in terms of sharing, in terms of comments. Honestly, most of the comments that I see on my YouTube pages are from, like, for example, you, Eric, another person that I promoted my tweets to. Very rare is it someone that has just come across my channel and gone ahead and really take the time to put a comment. And that is where the algorithm has changed to the point where the viewer has to click, put a like, and then leave a comment. It has to be all three. It can't be just one. The issue is like I said, who's going to take the time to put in the comment, hey, I liked your video, it was pretty awesome, and then also put the like button, because we all know that not everybody puts a like button, not because they don't like it, but because they just see the video and they move on to the next one.
mm-hmm, exactly. And that's why the whole thing with all this, it's gotten so complicated because it's just so multifaceted. And it's like, well, if you have to do this to have all three, why not have packages that focuses on one, like how many likes or like how many comments or this and that, and kind of figure it out. Okay, well, what means more? What generates, what aspect generates the most, and then sort of focus on that. So
So that's
there's
the
ways that it can be revamped.
That's true. That's the YouTube algorithm topic. A little bit of the YouTube rewind. It goes a little bit back. My favorite moment. You have to watch it, Eric. That is your homework. You gotta watch the YouTube rewind because, and I'm doing this on purpose because there's someone I know. Yes, I'm talking about you, Nanashi. That he does not like the song "Closer," which is an insult to me. Thank you very much. Because I'm just like, so baby, pull me closer to the backseat of your Rover that I know you can't afford. Bite that tattoo on your shoulder. Change the sheets of your corner of your bed. Whatever. I know up to that part.
I
Yeah, chain smokers.
See?
oh,
Sean knows what's up. Sean knows what's up,
ah,
people. Give a hand for
you
Sean.
know,
Give a hand for Sean.
I know what
That's how my
fucking
rock band the game, so I play it.
Please tell me you do it on
I
master level, Sean. Be like hardcore rock
Damn
that shit
right.
out, man. I hope so,
That's what I
cause
do.
okay, you better, cause that would be an insult to me.
is this what Patrick Stewart felt like when that face palm meta face palm meme got created? Because I'm almost doing that now physically.
Speaking of songs, South Florida, we are going to have auditions for the Hamilton musical, and
Not
Saki
to be
here.
confused with the Hamilton electors.
Hamilton electors. Who the fuck is Hamilton electors?
You finish this. It's a very interesting development involving the Electoral College.
Okay.
Cheeto Nazi Grottenführer might not be in after all. Me might be saved.
Um. Okay. Fair enough. Um. Saki here is considering and auditioning for the play, the musical.
Sweet.
Oh, okay, okay. In retrospect, I am considering it. I am considering it. Um, I read the requirements. Bring in a resume, a photo of yourself, and some sheet music to audition, and there you go. It can either be a pop or rock song. It doesn't have to be a whole rap song. However, I am seriously considering it only because I have dreamt of actually performing Hamilton. Like I enjoy this play so much that I've actually considered in doing so, in doing it.
Then go ahead and do it. I was the one sitting here thinking all these times about, oh, I want to be on a game show, I want to be on a game show, and then 500 questions came along, and I was like, oh, okay, they're holding auditions, I will audition. Now,
You were
granted,
you were
I
on a game show?
well, first of all, yes, I was on a game show, in high school, up in Maryland. But yes, I will audition also to be on another game show, 500 questions. And granted, I'm a smart guy, but being in a pressure situation, yeah, the fact that they even ratcheted it up for this past season, it's like, oh my god. I'm kind of glad that I didn't test high enough to go further because I would have gotten my ass handed to me. When they say they are the Super Bowl of trivia, they do not fuck around.
So
However, if at some point that they do have auditions for this new show coming up called The Wall, executive produced by LeBron James, shout out to him. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get on that bitch and win some money.
I I I am interested. I wanna audition for the part of Eliza or Angelica.
Okay. So again, do it.
I really want to. I really want to. I really want to. Like, I want to be like. Okay, I'm sorry if my voice doesn't sound this good. It's just because I'm in like a playful mood, and therefore my voice does not become serious, and therefore I cannot do this right. But it'd be like, I want to be in the emotion of like, when Eliza sings "That Would Be Enough" and be like, look around, how lucky we are to be alive right now. Like, I want to be that part. I really do want to be that part. Or for example, it's just that Angelica's voice is hard to bring Belk out because she has such a powerful voice. But I do want to do that. Like, even thinking about it would be exciting for me.
So again, ooh.
I know, but you know, I'm not sure, man. I'm not. I don't know. I'm seriously considering
I wasn't sure
it.
about auditioning for 500 questions, but you didn't see that stop me now, did you?
That's true. I didn't. I did not.
then. So, what the problem is?
I don't want out. I don't wanna fail. Oh shit. Damn it. Damn it, I died. Damn it.
What's wrong with failure? I failed at stuff.
Oh god damn it. I know. It's a difficult thing. It's a difficult thing. Oh, by the way, I saw Mawana.
How is that?
It was good. I did not go to the movie theaters to see it. That I'm just saying that out loud right now. I'm not saying where because I enjoy this website too much to disclose where.
You don't have to disclose where, but trust me, there are a lot of movies that I've seen that haven't been of traditional means, thanks to a device on eBay.
Oh god damn it! No, I died. I actually really enjoyed the movie. I cried because Grandma Tala was awesome. Go Grandma Tala. She was like saying, "I'm gonna be a manta ray when I die." And when we see her die, it's like, holy shit, Tala, you're gonna be a manta ray. You go, girl. You go, girl. And then Mawana's like questioning, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. And Tala's like, hey, I can only guide you and protect you and hope for the best for you. And she's like, Mawana's like, yes, you are so right, Grandma Tala. You are so right. Preach to the gospel. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna do this. And then the part where she actually saves the world and restores the goddess to her former self was pretty awesome too.
Okay then.
Dwayne Wade also did a good job in singing "You're Welcome." He was like, "You're welcome," and whatever. I can't even remember the full song because I don't listen to that song particularly a lot. I can tell you that I did listen to.
Dwayne Wade?
Yes. Oh no, not Dwayne Wade. I meant. I'm sorry. I meant Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I'm sorry.
I'm about to say, D Wade's been kind of somewhat busy doing something else completely different.
No, it was Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and he did a very good job in rapping and singing. He was like, "You're welcome," and "Thank you." That's the only part I know. The lead singer, the one who plays Mawana, did a really fantastic job as well. Oh, damn it. Did a really fantastic job well, so I was really impressed. I was impressed with the whole movie. That movie is 10 out of 10 for me. And Lin-Manuel Miranda, you are an awesome SOB. Thank you for being the person who you are and doing some amazing shit. You know what's my... You know what... You want to know... I know! I really want to! I really want to. The thing is, also it falls on a work day, so I don't want to miss work. But I really want to. Really do.
In the long run, it'll be worth it.
I really hope so, man. Because I really do want to, oh, I was so close. I really do want to be on stage and perform only that play. Like, only that play. And I found out that my favorite song, too, from the musical is a one song called Hurricane. And it was so good because it starts from I Wrote My Way Out, and then it goes to it talks about how Hamilton was in the Bahamas or the Caribbean around that area, and a hurricane came, and he was singing about how he wrote a sense of his pain and of what he was living through at the time, and how people came to his rescue because of what he wrote. And he goes, you know what? Let me see if I can find the lyrics. Before we shouldn't be ending the show. I think we should end the show like in about 10 minutes or so. But I do want to read this awesome lyric right here.
Closer to 20.
Really? I sometimes get so lost on time because you know that the show is so random sometimes that it's amazing. Yeah, I know. Our show is amazing. Our show is amazing, people. Like it. Alright, so there's this part where Hamilton sings so she just wrote what he was going through during the hurricane. And mind you, this is after he was accused of I believe it was speculating, if I'm not mistaken. And after the affair with the Reynolds was kind of being rumored. So he was okay, so he was going ahead and thinking about writing the Reynolds pamphlet. So here comes here comes the lyrics. I'm reading from before they go into the rap. And so I'm going to attempt at the rap. So he goes, they passed the plate around, total strangers, moved to kindness by my story. Raised enough for me to book passage on the ship that was New York bound. And then it goes, I wrote my way out of hell. I wrote my way to revolution. I was louder than the crack in the bell. I wrote Eliza, love letters until she fell. I wrote about the Constitution and defended it well. In the face of ignorance and resistance, I wrote my financial systems into existence. And when my prayers to God were met with indifference, I picked up a pen and I wrote my own deliverance. That's like my favorite part right there.
You did well.
I try to rap and it's like, oh my god, yes. And then there's like this part where it goes where because another thing on like the Hamilton play, it focuses on how he's so estranged in his legacy that he realizes, because apparently George Washington said to him in the course of the time period of when he was his like writer and whatnot, that George Washington constantly said to Alexander Hamilton, history has its eyes on you. And it was always to that phrase to Hamilton was like such a paranoia in a sense, that Hamilton was that was one of the reasons why Hamilton was so obsessed in trying to keep his legacy alive, in trying to bring something so that people remember him. Mind you, he was a bastard orphan because his dad it was not in part of his life for nothing. His mother died when he was like 12. And so he has this obsession to make his own like legacy and own name. And to hear that song in Hurricane, I think it attributes to the dilemma that he's facing with his affair with I believe her name is Maria Reynolds, if I'm not mistaken. That she was that he has this affair with her, and he does not know how to come to terms with it, like how it's gonna affect his legacy, and he does not know how to come to terms with it. So he thinks that by writing is how he can solve his problem. What he doesn't know is that it leads to other disastrous effects. Like, for example, it was technically because of him that his son died, because his son was defending his father's name by someone who was running it through the mud. And this happened because again, this was right after the Reynolds pamphlet, which, by the way, emotional scene, and then everybody's like singing It's a Quiet Uptown, and everybody is like, girl, boy, we know what you lost, we know what the loss of a son and daughter meant, girl, boy, we know, let it all out, let all that emotion out. I'm good. My fandom is done. I'm good.
Sure?
I think I'm pretty sure. I'm
And you're still not convinced that you should just go ahead and flat out audition.
I really want to. You have no, like, I am at a 50% choice right now of doing it. I really want to.
50? There must be some negotiations with the names.
Okay, first of all, I don't have a car, so how am I gonna get to the audition place?
Find ways. Plan out.
I know, but I have work. I can't leave work to then go audition. I don't know if it's gonna give me enough time.
Look, you're talking to someone who let their boss know that they would have to take an hour off to watch Bob Barker's last episode of The Price is Right, and someone who walked 2 miles to go ahead and go and vote for the first time. Trust me, okay? Fortune favors the bold, as my wise friend once told me.
Oh, damn it, I died. I know. I'm really considering it, man. I'm really considering. Like, I really want to. I really want to be on that stage and just and at least play the part of Eliza. At least play the part of Eliza, cause that would be amazing. Be like Thomas. Whatchamacallit, Thomas Jefferson. When I meet Thomas Jefferson, I'll make sure to have him include women in the sequel or something like that. I know it was something like that. Anyways. I love this play. I don't know why there's such an obsession with this play, but I love this play. It's amazing to me.
Does it matter why there's an obsession? Just on it.
A little bit, just a little bit, cause I don't want to fail. Like, I want to give Lin-Manuel his credit. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it,
But
damn it,
again,
damn it.
it's worth it. At least trying is giving him credit.
I know. Mawana was so good though. Like, I go back to Mawana because that is such another great masterpiece that Lin-Manuel Miranda contributed to. And my favorite. Oh damn, you killed me so fast. I love my favorite song from the whole album is "We Know the Way," obviously because Lin-Manuel Miranda's there. I'm not sure if you sense a pattern going on at the moment.
No, I've long sensed the pattern. I'm just rolling with things.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fair enough. But yes. Very good stuff that I feel in my butt. I'm really hoping 2017 won't be such a shitty year either, so let's hope for that one.
Well, the bar keeps getting lower and lower and lower and lower. Between all the different people that died, now Alan Thicke going out in a truly Canadian fashion, and all this bullshit with my boss and my job, and yeah.
Did I tell you that I was alone for 2 weeks?
Yes.
I just want to say that there is a perfect comic, or rather a comic page by Sarah Anderson that fully describes how my week was. I'm not sure if you saw my Facebook, Eric. You may want to check that one out. You will obviously see it. I'm gonna give you a minute to check that out. Just look at it. It's on my page. It should be on my profile. Like, it shouldn't be hard to miss because I don't post a lot. So I'll give you a minute. Well, I'll give you. I will sing like "Wait for It" while we wait for you. So.
There's that one. There's that one.
Just give
Yeah.
me. You found it?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's the one? It says, "Yup, that's me." Are you sure it's that one?
Yes.
Okay.
It's only got 2 panels.
Okay, good. Yes.
It's a very long stand. It goes back to an old memory that I had, which, needless to say, that's one huge missed opportunity that I really should have taken advantage of.
Yes. But anyways, that is what I am on the days that I was alone in my house. I was like, fuck this shit, man. Pajamas, don't give a fuck. Let's just play video games and watch TV and do shit.
Well, I did the same thing. I had the whole weekend, the whole house to myself. I just went out food, and then when I was in the house, I just laid on my couch, butt naked, watching TV.
Yup.
Now, granted, had I known that my girlfriend at the time was only a 4-hour drive away, I could have planned it to where there would have been 2 naked people in the house for the weekend. But you live and you learn.
You live and you learn. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Alrighty, so I think I'm gonna try one more time. I changed the game, by the way, to Rumbo. BTW, thank you, Sean, for this game, because this game is, number one, it's so addicting when I do stream. It's a little easier for me to concentrate, depending on how well my mind is organized and set. Um, but this game is super handy when shit like lagging issues comes on board and I can't do shit right. Or my computer can't do shit right. So yeah. Thank you again, Sean, for your awesomeness. So with that, god damn it, I keep doing that. All right, one more. I promise, one more. What's the bet that I do this on this try? What's the bet, Eric? What's the bet?
I don't know. I say you probably just randomly have a good chance.
Oh god damn it, I don't. You ruined it. Okay. Okay, one more. I have a good feeling about this. One more, and it's time for our outros. Almost there. Oh god damn it, stupid. Okay, no. I'm gonna be a good gambler, and I'm not gonna do this. Yes, I want to exit. No. Okay, cool. All right. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching and listening. My name is Saki. You guys can find me at Sakura_Steph309 on Twitter. Also, check out my channel where this episode and more will be posted. It is Saki Sakura at YouTube. And be sure to put a like and subscribe. Also, check out this episode on the W2M network as well. It'll be posted there, if not by tonight, tomorrow for sure. So thank you guys so much for watching and for listening too. Eric, your turn.
Yep, follow me on Twitter at SquidSportsHead. Follow what upcoming stuff that I've got going on for Inside the Arena at Inside_Arena as we're slowly counting down to the 2017 season. You can also follow at This Week in AFL for This Week in the AFL podcast. And we'll be coming back next week on At the Football 5. So, yeah, the W2M network is being very, very kind to me. Another plus side to this year. And yeah, if we could just go these last couple of weeks without any other big names dying, that would be awesome.
So, anyways,
it really would.
Thanks again to Sean, our producer, and to W2M Network, as well as you guys, to the viewers, for supporting us. I think we have 2 more episodes before we end our 2016 year, and we come back for the 2017. So be sure to tune in to those next 2 episodes, because I'm sure I'll think up of something crazy and something goofy and something random for the Foxy and Squid show. So till next time, news.
And
what?
Trust me, you can always count on some of my potential shenanigans.
Yes, Eric, I am going to warn you right now. Do not be sniffing nothing.
I can't make that promise.
Okay. Bye, Muse.
Do your homework, DFTBA.